So Gayle, can you look forward next 3 to 5 years, the media landscape? Where do you see it going? What are some predictions?
Well, I mean, I think media and media consumption is going to continue to grow. I think it's going to be more fun, more interesting, more compelling than it's ever been from a content standpoint, because I think that part has been improving over time. I think there is going to be an interest and a need in the industry to feel like things need to get simplified and there need to be fewer platforms, but I don't think that there are going to be. Where I think, though, the fastest growing platform is going to be, especially outside the US, is mobile. And so if you look at rural China, 74% of people in rural China have a mobile device. In the US, we're very focused on cross-platform, and is it the tablet, is it the laptop, is it the television, is it the mobile device? In rural China, it is the mobile device. And then some will also be getting smartphones, but not all of those are smartphones. And similarly, that will be true in the US of the fastest growing demographic, which is multicultural consumers. So that's their way not just to get information, but also to interact with each other, and that's their window to acculturation in its own way. So I think that part of media consumption is going to continue to expand and will become critically important. And as researchers, we're going to have to really understand how to measure the impact of that change on consumers' lives, not just how to reach them.
And Gayle, looking at research over the next 3 to 5 years, where do you see that going?
Well, I think about research as always being a combination of science and creativity. And the creative part it's kind of like out of the mouth of babes, right? Ethnography and just being with consumers in situ, in their situation, and convening with them and being part of their lives and understanding what their needs are is absolutely critically important, and nothing will take the place of that. At the same time, we're seeing this just explosion of technology and technological solutions, and there's a lot of excitement around big data. But I think that the best research will be a combination of being really close to the consumer and understanding what those needs are, and then bringing the scale of technology to, all right, what does that mean about growth and better decision making? And so I do expect that not only new techniques will come together that bring the voice of the consumer to the scale of big data, but that actually new researchers will have to emerge that both have the skills of being able to be data scientists, as well as being able to sit at the table with the CEO or the senior management teams, the C-level, and bring the voice of the consumer, and then bring the quantified opportunity measurement to say this is why we need to listen to the consumer and what it means about the decisions that we need to make.
So if you were a student today, and you knew what you know from your wonderful background and extensive background, what would you major in? What classes would you want to take? What would be your academic path?
That's great. I would follow my heart. I would go and seek out classes that energized and excited me. I would make sure that I focused on great communication skills, written communication skills, verbal communication skills, take a bunch of English classes. A lot of people just don't have those really communication and writing skills, and I think that's going to be absolutely critical to anyone going forward. And then beyond that, what I think is even more important is just get to know yourself, try new things, and take every single opportunity you get to go somewhere, be somewhere, meet someone, take them up on it, and start now creating your own board of directors. So find people that have skills that you want to build and grow, and ask them to mentor you, ask them to be on your board of directors or your kitchen table, and also find people that have skills that you don't have, so that you can actually complement your skills and grow and develop yourself faster. And that takes a lot of personal initiative to go and do that. But the earlier you start doing that, the better. And then be a mentor. So give back, pay it forward, and give back, because if you I'd love to encourage people to volunteer at nonprofits, because I think that's a really good table to practice at. You can practice your speaking skills, you can practice your decision-making skills, you can learn new skills. So I think about that question about what should you major in a very much more holistic way, because the advice after all these years that I like to give people is it's not what you do or what you want to do, but it's who you want to be. And I'm practicing that own advice right now because I just started this job 2 months ago and I need all the help I can get.